Hey, my blessed revolutionary children of endless tomorrows, this is The Tube, and that's what's in our near future. Creepy new robots, the Pope goes viral, red light for Amazon drones, the YouTube pop star du jour, Jerry Seinfeld, The Social Watch, and more, but let's start with some aviation. Just last year, in the very beginning of The Tube, we brought you an interview with Jerry Sanders, CEO of Skytran. What is Skytran? Well, I will remind you. It's a transit system in which lightweight two-person vehicles are suspended from elevated magnetic tracks. We thought it sounded like a sci-fi movie, but Sanders thought otherwise. Now, the first pilot in the world will be built right here in Israel. An agreement signed yesterday between Skytran and Israel's aviation industry will launch a 500-meter track built at Israel's aviation industry's campus, and if successful, will be followed by a commercial network in Tel Aviv in the coming years. The Skytran vehicles in the pilot will cruise at speeds up to 70 kilometers per hour, but that will jump to 240 kilometers an hour at the commercial phase. It still sounds crazy to us, but good crazy. I don't know. Take me away. And now, our editor here at The Tube says he had enough dealing with humans when trying to make a news magazine. He wants to replace us all with robots, and now he found the creepy robots that can replace, well, me. Robotics expert Hiroshi Ishiguro, an Osaka University professor, presented 3 prototypes at a Tokyo exhibition, one of which could read the news fluently and without flattering. The news android can use a variety of voices, such as a deep male voice one minute and a squeaky girl voice the next. The speech input is done by text, giving the android perfect articulation, according to Ishiguro. Still, they aren't perfect. There were some glitches, such as the lips not moving at all while the robot spoke, or staying silent twice when asked to introduce itself. I can move my lips, so take that, stupid robot. With me in the studio to discuss this worrying development is our robot-loving editor-in-chief, Yaron Tinberg. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, so what's up? What do you want to replace me?
Well, the short answer is yes.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it's a robot. It's nice. It doesn't talk back to you. It's easy to manipulate. No, but seriously, if they can move their lips, maybe. If they're nice and funny, maybe. I don't know.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious at all. Actually, the Japanese are, they're robot crazy for like 50 years now, and I think it's really premature. I mean, you can see the robots. They look really uncanny and strange, and I don't think people would like to watch the news presented by such a robot.
Robots are for lonely people, not for the news.
Exactly, and it's not just that. It's news is a profession, and professionals like you do it. And no, seriously, it's not. I'm not here to flatter you. I'm saying that people for now almost 70 years have been watching the news, and they like to get the news from a person for a reason. They want someone they can trust, and you'll never be able to trust a robot.
Well, I don't know, because they're not only talking about a robot that can talk the news, they're also talking about a robot that can actually make the news.
That's a different story, actually, because a lot of the news stories we get today on the internet, even on broadcast TV, are these kind of, edited stories that are like the visuals are taken from a few sources and the text is taken from a few sources, and someone sits and edits it together. And already we have an Israeli startup called Watch It, which can just do that with an algorithm. And the results are pretty impressive. Some of them are better than what you see on the news, or at least as good. And journalists are already being replaced in the Los Angeles Times, for example, and the Herald Tribune, for example, by algorithms that take stories from the news agencies, the big news agencies such as Reuters, and kind of wrap them in the Los Angeles Times kind of speak, and there you go. You have a story, and you don't need a journalist for it.
I can't understand if that's good though or bad, because we're humans, we like humans, but if the news are better.
I don't think they're better. I don't think they'll ever be better if they're.
No, a person needs to start it out. Someone needs to write the initial.
Somebody somebody needs to think.
Yeah.
And as long as we don't have artificial intelligence and a robot cannot, or an algorithm cannot connect two stories together, which bring a third question into light, to kind of think, okay, we have this, we can connect them and we have another story here or another question here. So as long as they can't do that, they will have to be operated by humans.
I don't know, but isn't an algorithm just a very initial way of thinking?
It is, yes, and computers are kind of modeled around our way of thinking, and they can do it faster, but not necessarily better, because you'd still need someone who can ask questions, someone who can find a story. It's very easy to take stories from various sources, but you have to have the source. And I think human journalists, even if they have to eat and they have all kind of complaints, would still be better than a robot journalist for the coming years.
Okay, so we're stuck with one another in the meantime.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Yaron.
Thank you.
Let's move on. First, we had the first viral president of the United States, and now we have a viral pope. A new video uploaded to YouTube yesterday shows Pope Francis stopping his official car in the middle of a highway to bless a disabled girl. During a trip by Pope Francis to southern Italy on Saturday, the leader of the Catholic Church saw a banner that read, "Please, Pope, stop here to see an angel who has been waiting for you, and please come and bless little Roberta." So, he did. The young woman, called, Roberta, couldn't travel far from her house as she is required to spend most of the day with a machine to help her breathe. The family posted a thank you note on Facebook to their Holy Father. Let's watch it and, feel better just for a sec.
Rebbe, vieni, Rebecca, saluta il Papa! Rebbe, fa salutare! Salutate il Papa Francesco! Un bacino pure! Grazie!
Yes, okay. Amazon had high hopes for its new Prime Air drone delivery program, but it seems these drones aren't taking off anytime soon. On Monday, in a document inviting public comment on drone policy, the Federal Aviation Administration in the US clarified that delivering packages using a drone isn't legal. The agency didn't mention Amazon in the document specifically, but the FAA seemed to suggest that Amazon, like every other business, falls under its regulation, which they say already prohibit the commercial use of drones. Amazon, though, was unmoved. "This has no effect on our plan," said Paul Meisner, Vice President of Global Public Policy for Amazon. "This is about hobbyists and model aircrafts, not Amazon." Well, keep dreaming, Amazon. Keep dreaming. Now let's meet John Cozart. He's a new pop star thanks to YouTube. Within hours of the release of his new video, After Ever After 2, the track has not only racked up praise and views from his more than 1 million YouTube fans, it also achieved the honor of topping the new Billboard trending 140 chart with track songs shared in real time on Twitter. Interestingly enough, Cozart's appearance on the chart is for After Ever After. Not After the 2, After Ever After, the original Disney parody that he released in March 2013. Either Billboard isn't tracking the 2 in his title correctly, or the release of the new song has led to an uptick in listeners, giving the original a spin and winning it a chart position. And the song itself, it's okay, kind of.
If you've ever wondered why Disney tales all end in lies, dreams came true. Yeah. After saving China, I went home alone. I was feeling conflicts in my lower zone. I've been dressing like a guy for months. Now I'm losing all control. I think I am a guy in my soul.
Wow, that's a lot of eyebrow movement going on there. Good for you. Moving eyebrows. Let's move on. Jerry Seinfeld graces the cover of this month's issue of Wired magazine. Why? Because his web series, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, is about to embark on its 4th season. And thank God for that. Wired has hosted Seinfeld for an online video feature where he answers some reader questions about tech etiquette, calling himself a cutting-edge technology guy. Seinfeld weighed in on everything from personal drones and tweeting on Ambien. Take a look at some comedy gold.
I think my neighbor is feeding my cat. Is it cool to use a drone to spy on him? What's wrong with someone feeding your cat? Seems like they're doing you a favor. Leave him alone. Here's one from Billy in San Francisco who says, I like coffee and I like cars. Can I be on your show? No. From Amy, Cleveland, misspelled, Ohio. Dear Mr. Wonderful, if someone posts about a death in their family, is it appropriate to like the post? Yes. Yes, death is not 100% bad. We need the room. I work in Silicon Valley. We already don't like you. Not interested. Get a life. No. Don't care. My tweets are friggin' hilarious. No, they're not, because the word friggin' is lame. Hang on. Hello? Yeah. Wired. I know.
Is this a good time to mention there's an hilarious Twitter account called Seinfeld 2000 that imagines the show in our days? Well, yes it is, and you should really check it out. We'll put a link on our Tumblr, which is TheTube24. And in our ongoing segment, the internet can't get enough from Game of Thrones. Now we got the Pugs version of the series. There is no end to cutting-edge thinking out there. This is also a Blinkbox commercial like the one we showed you 2 days ago. These guys know their thing. Lovely. Now, remember that horrible strangers kissing viral video? Well, it is refusing to die, now with a new realistic parody of what strangers would really like to do to each other.
Hello.
I'm Chloe.
Haley, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hey, Shane.
Hey, Jamie. So we have to slap each other. Yeah. I have to take off my glasses beforehand.
Okay, all right, just do it.
Oh,
God, I'm sorry!
adding scars to my heart.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh!
Oh! I can't hear now.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. That wasn't that. Okay.
I don't
I'm out.
It's violent. I don't like violence. Violence makes me feel uncomfortable. Well, you know what makes me feel comfortable? Our Twitter and our Tumblr. It's the Tube24. So log. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And always remember, make no mistake about why these babies are here. They are here to replace us. That's Jerry Seinfeld as well. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.